Basically, woke up on the wrong side of the bed. But today I woke up getting mad. Now you whole ass niggas jumping on my dick. Get out my face, get away from me. I'm just not like you little two-faced ass bitch. But I won't say no if you really wanna taste it. I swear I always loved you. You gonna try that shit. That fake shit, please on God, fuck that fake shit. It don't make sense. I don't understand the point of riding dick. I'm sorry that happened to your family. That's horrible. Shit, did I forget? Hold on, give me. Okay, I'm back. Had to grab these. Had to grab these. I'm gonna leave these off until I actually need them, because migraine inducing. Scroll down. Oh, there we go. They said eye exam. Yeah, I need that right now. Jesus. Bitch, let me change this. Oh, the fuck. Hi, Stacy. I didn't even see you. So, y'all can see my fucking alternator. Where's my bag? Brace the emerging. I think I got it. Okay, y'all. Damn, I can see good today. I don't know. Someone bestowed upon me some vision. Oh my God, I can see. What y'all doing over here? Loving it. That bitch down. Hi, that bitch. What you doing? Okay. Twitter. One second. I can make it right. Who is new to you? Your channel. Wonder if I can get a 3-question reading. Sure. I believe the 3 questions is 1111, Cashapp or PayPal, or you can use Super Chat too. The only reason why I don't fuck with you Super Chat is if there is a problem, I can't really refund nobody. So, does your mom have a lot of money? The fuck? Chill, sugar baby. What you doing? Show me fuck for the night and that's it. Baby, you know that I can never love a bitch. Thank you, Divine Feminine. I appreciate you. Did I pin this already? Yeah. Time to eat Australia. I've never tried this before. They kind of seem disgusting, but I'm gonna eat it and tell you what I think. Love eating while doing so. It's a little dry. It doesn't taste anything like a fucking Oreo though. It kind of tastes like poison. Niggas trying to poison me over here. Thank you, Steven. Stefan, my bad. All right, what are your 3 questions? And you can post them all at the same time, or you can do one by one. I don't really give a fuck. You're the first reading of tonight, so enjoy the princely treat, man. Well, I'm not picky. This really doesn't taste good. It's pronounced Steven. Okay. Cool. I don't know. I kind of like Stefan better. I'm not gonna lie to you. Stefan. Fuck, damn it. Y'all always wondering why I'm drinking out of straws. I can feel it. I don't want to yellow my fucking teeth. That's why. I drink straight black coffee. That's a good song, but I don't want to play it. It's really not good. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm disappointed. It's the Oreo Cakesters. I do have these though. I know these are good. Ooh, we got a paragraph. Alright. Let me pay attention. Yeah, them motherfucking Oreo ones that taste like shit. You have to move. Okay. Having drug problems told me that maybe we shouldn't be together anymore. Alright. I mean, more or less, I'm feeling the excuses on this one. Now, I mean, as for people with drug problems, speaking from that perspective, I really do think that there's a lot that you don't know that goes on within this person's mind. Particularly, I think to do with the mental instability. Even though I feel like he does project a lot of that out, like there's still a lot more that I'm picking up on that you don't really know. I'm gonna be honest with you. He knows his limits, and he also knows that he can't get clean. Okay, and he also knows that he's never gonna have stability for you, financially especially. He's never gonna have stability like that. I'm gonna say the best thing that you can do for yourself is find another roommate with stability. If you trying to live with somebody right now, right? Do not live with this person. Because essentially what's going to happen is you always going to have to take the hit and the fall. And I think this is what's been happening. Is you're always going to have to take the hit or the fall. Particularly for this person's financial like ruin. You got me? So that like this person, they can't put forward the right amount of money or anything like that to actually pay rent or pay for any amenities at all. So you're really going to have to start thinking for you and yourself. Do good for you and yourself. Stop including, I know you feel bad and everything like that, but it is what it is. You're going to have to live either way. So you're going to have to really make a huge decision here. I would say finding another roommate or finding somewhere else to live is going to be primary. I say it's not going to take you that long, though, to find somewhere else to live, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't think it's going to take that long. So, I mean, you got to stay away from the partiers, though. It does seem like you have a lot of issues with, like, surrounding yourself with this type of person. Because I think that you view yourself, on a low scale, I think you view yourself as a introverted individual. Even though you're not introverted. It's just that, you know, some people need more practice and need more trust with communicating with people. But I think you viewed him a little bit more as the outgoing one. I might be mixing it up, whatever, but either way, like you don't need someone else to speak for you. And I understand your feelings. You said I love him, but he loves the drugs more than he loves you. You got me? That's why he can't have stability. So you don't need him to be you. You understand? Like you don't need him to be single, sexy, financially stable. Like all this dude is gonna keep doing is tanking your shit. Well, it switches. Either way, when either one of you are struggling, you see the battle, right? Like y'all can't battle without having like a dick battle, literal and figurative. You understand? Like there can't be anything between y'all without having to fight about it. Like that's crazy to me. That's crazy. Like that's not something that you should be having to put up with, regardless of his drug binge or whatever he's going down on. He's sabotaging the relationship. And I think that he thinks that he has more power than he actually does with you. So try to please think for yourself, because it's never ever going to work out in your favor. Not with an addict. It never will, because they're always going to choose their addiction over you until they get clean. And even then, relapse happens too often. Okay, far too often for you to be banking on this nigga. So take your chances alone. That's what I say. Fend for yourself. I do see you finding another roommate, or possibly you might have to move back in with somebody. But I do see you easily finding another place to stay. Right, and then there's the excuses that are fucking addict mates and everything like that, you know. This is coming from former, I don't even want to say former, but this is coming from somebody who has told the same fucking tales. With some of the people I've been with. So by all means, please leave for your own sanity. Okay. Hey, Mr. Rita. I like that song. Let me keep going.
Yep. What's your next question? And take your time. I'll take my time finishing this nasty ass fucking cake story. Alright, Miss Tarita, good night. You'll probably catch me. You're not from Cashapp? Alright, babe. I'll catch you after, Steven. Goddamn. Yeah, for real, get some rest. You'll feel so much better about them financial endeavors that you're trying to look into, Mr. Rita. Like, you'll feel so much better up here and with your body too. How does David really feel about me? Well, obviously there is emotions there, there's feelings there. He does try to hide it. I feel like there's like a tough shell that you had to fight through in order to get any emotions out of this person in the first place. Truthfully, I'm gonna say that this person's been through a lot. Okay, relationship wise, relationship with himself, everything like that. Like, everything has kind of gone downhill ever since you met this person. But it was going downhill before this person even ran into you. You understand? So it doesn't matter how many years or whatever that you know this individual. Shit was going downhill way before them, especially with like sexual shit. That shit has been happening for far too long. Okay, like the whole, I'm gonna lie, go out and do whatever I want whenever I want type shit, that has been happening for far longer than what I think you know of. So I'ma say he's got feelings for you, right? But he betrays those feelings by going out and acting single, playing single. That's all he does. Okay. Yeah, he plays the victim a lot of the time too. It's like, oh well, you're not giving me enough. That's like literally an addict type fucking thing. Like, what they say is, you're not giving me enough, right? Because they can never have enough. Okay, like there's nothing that could replace the hole in their chest, in their heart. It's all trauma. So they need to work that somewhere out in that fucking office somewhere, okay, or in a padded cell. They don't need to be working that out on you. And that's how I kind of view it. I view it almost as like a manipulation tactic, or even like a magical tactic. People in the spiritual community love using magic. So I'm going to just say, like, this is almost like magic. It's like you're under a spell almost. Because it's constantly a cycle. Okay, where he regurgitates the same motherfucking thing over and over and over again, trying to convince you, but it's never going to work that way. Okay, so he has feelings for you. I'm going to just put that out there, right? As far as what those feelings are, I can't say it's love, because there's not enough sacrifice here on his part for it to be love. Okay? Yeah, I'm gonna say it's like mainly sexual, and maybe, there's still emotions there. It's just so hard to like pinpoint that as love, because I don't think it is. I don't. There's heavy sexual attraction though. Always been attracted to you. There's too many lies. Hey, JG. There's not enough sacrifice. Yeah, you sacrificed a lot to be with this individual. I can see it here. Like, on your end, I see, I'm not going to say there's any type of perfect energy with you. I know you have your struggles as well. But his overshadow yours. It's almost as if, like, your issues or your, like, emotional issues never matter to him. Never. Like, there's never a time where it actually matters. So, like, you're never able to deal with your own issues. That's why you've been going crazy too. Like, it has nothing to do with you, getting the Stockholm syndrome and shit like that. No, you're not getting like, he's triggering things within you, but you're still the same person on the inside. Okay, he triggers you, but it doesn't mean that you're not still that same sweet person. Okay. You're in fight or flight right now. You're in like defense mode. You're not a bad person though, Yeah, because he acts childish, and then as a response, you kind of feel like you have to as well. But that's just not true. You are still the same person underneath. You need to get away from this person to see that. I like this song. Let me go back. Come on. This song's cute. Moonlight by Trippie Redd. Hey, you need a helping hand. He's very childish. Honestly, I know you've had your fair share of childishness too, but this has not. At this point in time, it has nothing to do with, the past. It's everything to do with the present, and he's presently not treating you like you're anything, like you're trash. You basically kicked it aside. So, like, it's almost as if you're the side dude in this situation. It's never right. It never feels right. You shouldn't need someone on the side in order to, like, be in a relationship and a commitment with somebody. You shouldn't need anybody else other than that person in that way. Romance and love is something that doesn't, to me personally, doesn't span across like a plethora of people, like a group of people, right? Romantic love is 10 times different. Like, it's just so different from platonic love. And he think he can give it to everybody. Trying to put you in competition with other people. Like, that shit's annoying as fuck. Come on now. Alright, what's your third question? I'm so surprised I can see today. That's so weird. I wonder what was going on with me the other night. Because I'm blinded in a motherfucking bed, y'all. Rubs it in my face. Of course he does. I like your shirt. Thank you. I don't know how much I like it, honestly. It's got the little clowns on it and shit. You can have it. I like the other one better with the white clowns. This one feels cheap to me. Like, I think it's it didn't come with a tag, but I swear to you, it's like fucking Fruit of Loom or some shit. It made me so mad because I bought it. There was decals that I was looking at, and I just bought it off of there. Someone was selling. Why does it have to cut out when I need it? Last question. I'm having trouble at my new job because of my manager. Today was rough. I'm thinking I should leave. Okay, you got some good ass questions. I like you. You got some good ass questions. This is like the calmest night we've had in a minute. Like, if you've been seeing the type of lives that we was putting out for the past couple of times, holy shit. People are fucking nuts. Nuttier than a motherfucking fruitcake. Alright, let me see. Steven, so you asking, okay, I feel like your manager makes up a lot of bullshit in their head. Like, your manager is a fucking idiot. First, why am I catching like tension? It's like unnecessary tension with a manager. I don't even, the manager is such an idiot. Such a fucking. Is your manager gay? Do you mind me asking? Cause I feel like your manager's gay. I mean, I don't know, or like your manager's attracted to you, or some weird. It's weird tension. Is your manager a man? And if not, it's a female. But it's weird. Like, I don't know what this person is doing. It's weird, some weird attraction or some shit. That's what I'm picking up on. She's a woman that acts like a gay man. She literally, I'm telling you right now, if you swing that way though, if you swing that way, she would totally take you. I'm not even playing with you right now. Does some, does she think, do she know that you're gay? I mean, I, I'm trying not to ask like stupid ass questions, right? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been around gay people my whole entire life, mostly gay women, but she's weird as fuck. She's weird as fuck. She's so fucking weird. I'm gonna be okay. So I don't think that this is going to last long. Okay, with it, whatever she's doing with attention, I think you're getting easily scared away. I told her today about my situation with my roommate today, so I think now she knows, right? But before she was ready to fucking take you into the bathroom and shimmy your pants down and shit. I'm sorry. I get along with everyone. I don't think this is gonna last as long as I just think you're afraid. You know, you're scared because I think you've dealt with shitty situations before. I don't think this is gonna be bad for you. Okay, so I would stay here. Now, for some reason, I'm picking up that she might leave or that she won't. You know, maybe it's like she caught that you're gay. Obviously, maybe she caught that finally, and then she's like, "Oh, fuck." I think she's still trying to get a taste in this bitch. She wild. I just think she want to sleep with everyone at work. To be honest with you, she one of them. But I'm gonna say she talks a lot of shit and she talks heavy. She might be a little even heavy set, but I don't think that you should talk about your personal things with her. She's leaving for okay, because I saw her leaving, so I wouldn't even worry about what she's saying. Other than that, you're gonna be good. I say you're like a star at work. You're a very likable person. People say you got red cherry tomato cheeks or something. Like your cheeks turn red, or you're very sweet. Okay, so I would stay there. Just stay there for now. Overall, I don't see anything worse in me. I see you actually being able to fight away whatever this big bitch is doing. I'm gonna tell you why I think you think it's very intimidating. I think it's because you're dealing with so much at home. Yeah, I think it's because you're dealing with so much at home that when you come into work, it doesn't even feel like you should be there no more. I think that's why you be saying like, "Oh, I want to leave. Oh, I want to leave. Oh, I want to leave." Oh, you're like, "Oh my God, I hate this fucking place." I think that's why. It's because you're dealing with so much with him, with your roommate, with your boy, that it's impossible for you to even function at work. So that's another reason why you need to be leaving this nigga alone. You know. So I would say it has nothing to do with you personally. I say it's him, the fucking idiot back at your house, laid up, shacked up on the couch doing nothing, eating fucking Cheetos and licking his fingers and fingertips and shit, licking other people's fingertips. Like, that's that nigga's problem. It's not your problem. So what you need to do is really separate from that. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, Steven. I think you fell out of love with this nigga. I don't think you're in love with this nigga. Now, I can't tell you how you feel, but I think you're in love with the past version of him, but I don't think you're in love with the current version of him at all. All this nigga do, he's all laid up, dialed up in the bed and shit. And he having people busted open and shit, okay? Like, and I feel like you're having trouble right now, separated from him, because you want to be able to replace him, but that's just not going to work, right? You need to be able to put yourself into priority. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, that has to be so uncomfortable. Like, if I had a bitch laid up at home doing absolutely nothing but chatting with other dudes and fucking and whatever, I mean, where I go out to fucking slave away and work for the bills, yeah, no, that's good. I'm good on that, right? Doesn't that seem a little like that situation is pathetic? Pathetic. I just think you like being bad, if that makes sense. I think you like being in it. I don't think you like being in a bad situation, but I think you like being bad or with someone bad. You just got a bad type, you know? You got a bad type. That's why I mentioned earlier about you kind of dip towards the addict type. Yeah, they said fill the room with the juice and this fucking vape is. I do like the bad type. That's unfortunate. Because that's what's always going to throw you off the trail. But I think when you get your life right, I think your type is going to change. Now, I think you will more lean towards the people who experience life in a fun, flamboyant way. Yeah, I do think he knows that. And I think he's super insecure about it. I think he keeps trying to pull you back using the competition thing. But you need to be willing to break away from that. Because you're better than that. Stop letting him play with you. I'm gonna eat this other disgusting ass. Oh. It's so not good though. It tastes like fucking Play-Doh or some shit. They said dough. Yeah, as soon as I said Play-Doh, they said. I stayed out all night on Sunday. Now he's free. Oh, he can bitch and moan and freak out all he wants, but take as much space as you want. Until you can get out of there, take as much space as you want. That's it. That dirty ass nigga can wallow in his own fucking cum and whatever. All that nigga know how to do is fuck. I swear to God. All right. Thank you, Stephen. That was a very good first reading. Thank you, Alyssa. That was a very good first reading. He just got home tonight too, pretty sure. Oh, he can wander around and wallow and cry and whatever. I understand you wanted to help him in the beginning because he's not trying to even get help like that though. So it is what it is, right? Last minute, yeah. Even fucking Juice WRLD started to come on. Like Juice WRLD, the dude who died of an OD. He didn't really give a fuck about anybody. That's why he left. I'm at the door. Let me in. I'm looking for answers. That's what Juice is saying. There you go. Okay, sure. He said, let me in. It's like the big bad wolf saying, which one of you little piglets is gonna let me in? Hey, I'm just trying to lighten it for you, Steven. I understand it's a situation that really stresses you out, but all right, where the female go? Where'd she go? The one that Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, you can start sending your question. You say, yeah, I texted him, I love him today. He told me he doesn't love me and maybe we should live together. There you go. Babe, isn't that giving you all the answers that you need? Yo, isn't that everything that he could be possibly telling you? Isn't it? He's telling you everything that you need to hear to pack your bags. You won't have no problem finding another space to stay. I'm just letting you know that. Should I give Steven another chance and still have him in my life? I won't. See, this is with me. I don't take this type of shit negative when people want to come back in your life until I see the negativity in the cards. So let's see. Because I know you're anxious about this question, Divine Feminine. But don't worry. I wish I grabbed those pizza Pringles. Not pizza Pringles, those pizza, what are they called? They are called Pringles. What the fuck am I saying? Get a rating. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you liked the rating. I'm glad you liked it. Let me get some music rolling for Divine Feminine. Go get I don't want to get up now. I just got settled in. You really helped me tonight. Thank you. Of course. Come back when you leave that nigga. You'll be in a lot better mood. You'll be ripping up this chat room. Come back anytime you want. You know I'm playing with you. And JG, what you doing? All right. Okay, so Divine Feminine, this is a shock to you because I think you, first of all, I don't know why this is a shock to you. Divine Feminine, what's your sign? What's your sign? Why is this situation so can't speak. Why is this situation so shocking to you? That's what I mean. Okay. So I've explained this too about Libra. You know, every single person that from the past will come back to you at some point because of your nature, right? Because of your motherly nature, because you take care of everybody, and then when they fuck you over, they all come crawling back. When they go move on to that next person, they only thinking about you, right? And that's what happened in this situation. Right now, he trying to fuck you though. So, I mean, he just trying to lay pipe. I'm gonna be straight honest with you. He misses your physical touch. He said, misses your fat pussy. Said he misses your fat pussy. Yeah, he misses all your personal times together. He misses all your personal times together. He misses the bedroom. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be straight with you. He literally is just in this for the sex. Now, here's the thing. Do I think that part of him wishes that he stayed with you? Yeah. But do I'm going to go against that judgment and say all he wants is your pussy. Okay? And this is the reason why. What I'm seeing is super shady behavior. Like in and out behavior. Like he's gonna keep doing that. Once he fucks you or fucks you again, if y'all already intimate, it is what it is, right? Once y'all fuck around, he's gonna just move on to the next one and keep fucking you and then fuck the next bitch. Keep fucking you and then fuck the next bitch. Keep fucking you and then fuck the next bitch. That's his type though. He's like a bunny rabbit. He moves around like a rabbit. Like that's how he moves. I'm not even playing with you. Like he even got the mind of a rabbit. That's what I'm picking up on. Where he's too quick on it. Like he's too quick to say he loves somebody, too quick to do everything. And you used to be that person, right? You used to be that person too. But now you know better. That's why you coming to me and asking me the questions. You're like, I don't really give a fuck about this nigga's feelings. I'm gonna be honest with you. This nigga's a clown. He's weird as fuck. Am I getting a little down low energy from your man's? Cause I mean, it's not. I mean, come on now. I'm picking up some down low, hit me in the middle too slow type energy. Babe, listen, he'll fuck anything that moves. That's just the way it is sometimes. He's made some comments about even I'm gonna make some comments about Jason Momoa. Everyone got a crush on Jason Momoa. Everyone got a crush on Jason Momoa. That nigga is hot. More or less, I think I envy him. I'd love to have, be jacked, like, tall and jacked like that. I'm a little shorty. But, okay. I'm seeing the situation. Did you not have any evidence that this person was cheating on you until maybe like the last minute? Because what I'm seeing is I see cheating, Okay, but I don't think you had any evidence of that. You just felt it. You might have just felt it, or you felt something was off, like your pH balance or some shit. That's weird because I'm picking up on the pH balance heavy. Like I pick up on like your pussy power was not working the way it was supposed to work. I feel like you might have gotten, you might even have, I don't want to say you got STD, but I would say you got a little sick or something, or you started not wanting to have sex. It's your intuition saying, don't fuck this person because this person is fucking around with everything. Were you guys even in a committed relationship? Because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't see that. On his end, I don't see that he even thought that y'all was in a committed relationship. So obviously what I'm getting to is that he's not going to commit to you. Okay, now if you want to fucking whatever, risk that whole situation, that's up to you. I'm gonna leave everything in your hands at the end of the day. But I'm telling you, he's attracted to you physically. He will play with you again. You understand? He will play with you, but he won't play with you in the means of commitment. He'll talk about it. You're like, well, I've really been thinking about settling down and doing all this and do. I know that's how he sounds too. Well, I've really been thinking about settling down and doing all this and doing all that, but you know, like, lovey, shawty, listen, like, I have to get my finances right. I have to get. No, he doesn't want to get his finances right. He wants to live off you. He's a fucking leech. He ain't never gonna be like right for you. So, hey, Jean has been a minute. JG, you finally laying down. She's finally stopped folding laundry. It's that type of situation. What's your next question? They said it was very scary. What was really scary? What can I work on to be a better parent for my children? I like these questions, y'all. I really do. Y'all are giving that good. That good. Okay. There has to be an easier way for you to communicate with them. Okay, because I just got hair standing up on the back of my neck. Shit. There has to be an easier way for y'all to communicate. Because I feel like you're protecting them. Okay, so you're protecting them from a lot, right? I mean, just from your own experience in life, like, you try your best to protect them the best way that you can, like, from everything that you've been through. If anything, I would try to... That's hard, because I think that what you went through was very, very traumatizing. And so the trauma piece is kind of being placed on them in a way where you're kind of holding this expectation that they're going to make the same mistakes as you did. But you raised them. But I want to let you know, you already raised them well enough that even if they do make a mistake, they're able to correct it real quick. Okay? And I think you really do want to be a good teacher for them. But I think the way that you teach them sometimes, it scares them. Like John said, it was very scary. Yeah, like they scares them. Okay? You try to hold your temper in, but sometimes you just can't because, you know, the hormones flowing around and everything like that. Like, when they get catty and start doing all this and doing all that, like, they're like, Mama, I'm never good. You know, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, Mama. Like, you know, Mama, I'm doing what I need to do, Mama. Like, Mom, please. Like, they keep telling you, we're doing what we need to do, you know. Whoever your kid is, it gives me such Scorpio energy and Aquarius energy. Could be up in the chart somewhere, but this is a off person in the first place. Like the anger that resides within this person, and it's not even against you. The anger and like the deeper emotions that reside within this person, they lash out because they're not able to communicate to you how they feel. So they might be communicating with other people and not to you, and you might feel a little bit left out by that part. But you got to understand, when you're doing the whole I'm the dictator of the house and I'm the head of the household, you need to listen to me. There's a way that you do it where you're not like being what's the word, because I don't think you're not being rude to them necessarily. There's a way that you do it where you're being more considerate, right? You like to you kind of like, I heard, shine a light in their face and question them. You do that a lot. That scares them. That scares them from being more open with you and more honest with you. Okay? But I don't think you're the crazy mama. I don't see that at all. I just think you always worry about them, and you don't want them to be deadbeat ass children. You don't want them to be like, their father type situation. You really do. You care like the most. They're always the priority over everything. But this is where I say you prioritize yourself as well. Okay? You really do have to prioritize yourself and get your attitude on track. I think if you take the approach of maybe taking some time out of the house occasionally, like not always being around it, like maybe leaving them at home alone. I understand, like, I don't know how old they are, right? But I'm gonna say, if you can, I really need you, if it's not once a week, then once every week, take time out for yourself out of the house, away from them. Okay, if they're old enough, right? And even if they're not, have somebody step in for you. And I know you don't trust people like that, but have someone step in for you if you have somebody. Because when you take that day off, it's not, they're gonna miss. Okay, this is what I'm having in my head right now. They're immediately gonna miss your presence. Okay, they're gonna see how unruly. Like I think they have to see the truth a little bit, like of how much you can actually control within them, if that makes sense. They need to see the truth and of how scary it is to be like left to your own devices, if that makes sense. Okay, like I said, I don't know how old they are or anything like that, but that's what I'm picking up on. There's something to do with you needing time for yourself, right? And not always focusing on them, because they feel like they're on like the dictator type shit, versus like control is like dictation, or they're not able to make their own choices ever. Take one day out where you're just like, wow, like I haven't been alone in so long, and you gonna miss. I know you gonna miss all my shit. One day out, one day. One single day a week, or one single day every other week. That's my suggestion to you. And I think that will give off like less tension as well to them, because I think you try really hard. I know you try really hard. I can be dictator level. I didn't even notice it till now, and it's okay. Like you're just looking out for your kids. I understand it from that perspective. I don't think you mean to do it in the first place. I just don't. And I also think you need to realize how independent they truly are as well. Right? I gotta stop eating this shit. It's so disgusting. So nasty. John, I'm gonna read what you said in a minute. John, it sounds like you're dealing with a schizophrenic. That's my suggestion to you. What's your next question? Take a day out, once a week. Leave them at home to their own devices. See what happens. Also, there's something about money came up too. Okay. Now, if there, excuse me, if there are a couple of situations with finances with them, they need to realize that they need to work for what they want. Okay, they need to work their ass off for what they want, just like you do. They need to realize like what responsibility truly is. And go outdoors. Yeah, that, see, you used to love doing that, I'm sure, right? You used to love doing that shit. And I'm not sure if you smoke or anything like that, but like, take it easy, just for a day a week. They need to know what responsibility truly is, and you need to leave them to their own devices. You need to let them realize how hard it truly is to be you, to be an adult, to be grown. Okay? And I feel like they're gonna curl up right in your fucking lap. You'll watch them just like fucking fumble. Like they're gonna start fumbling, calling you for everything. Like, mom, hey, listen, hey, mom. And you're like, I can't even get a day. You're like, damn, I can't even get a day. But they'll learn. They'll learn. They'll iron it out. I promise. The first time I stayed home ever was when I was 8 years old. I stayed home alone for like an hour. You know, I know you're not supposed to do that, whatever. But I stayed home for like an hour or two, and I was so scared. I was terrified because the person that I had in my household was also a Libra Scorpio mix, and she was so strict on me, so dictator, and that's kind of what it reminds me of. So strict. But when she left me home alone, I was like, oh, mom. Grandma, help. Oh my God, calling her every. Listen, when are you guys coming home? It's only been an hour. Like, nigga, we just out getting grocery. Mom, when are you coming home? Ma. But it taught me to respect her a lot more for what she was doing. And then also, it taught me hella responsibility. Having to fucking do all the chores. I'm like, fuck, chores. I need to wash dishes in order to eat on them? What? Are you fucking nuts? I need to fucking wash clothes in order to fucking wear them? That was me. I can't just have fun at home. Hey Ash, how you been? I've been good. How you been? All right. Last one. Toxic patterns are currently affecting you. Well, you know, like your trauma does affect you a lot, but I'm not even going to say that it's a problem. You know what? Because I think that while you are super protective, you know, of course, trauma is always going to be something way in the back in the subconscious because nobody can really let that go. I think you've worked past it enough where you are doing a lot better than how you used to do. I say, especially with your sexual habits, like the type of person that you have sex with, I think that's really, really that's really good. Like, I think that you probably pull back a little bit from sex, and it's made you a lot more appreciative of your body. I'm gonna say something that's holding you back. Let's see. Toxic patterns that are holding you back. Yeah, so there's something to do with that's the masculine. So they're talking about you growing up with a father system or like some kind of fucked version of a father system. You know, they're talking about your father for whatever reason. Now you would know the reason, obviously, but there's a lot of repression when it comes to that particular person. I feel like this makes you very, very aggressive towards men, or not even aggressive, maybe just like avoidance. Whatever father system or masculine system you had growing up, it may be just none. Like, it could have just been your mother, similar to the situation now that you live in. I feel like that still affects you to this day, and there's something else that you can be doing right now that kind of refutes that energy. I feel like you view masculine energies for something that's very negative. I don't think you like yourself in masculine energy either, if that makes sense. So when you get serious and when you get, you know, a lot more reserved. I don't think you like that energy. You said, I just do not trust anyone at all. I understand that. I do. I truly do. You know, like I said, there's more similarities here between me and you than meets the eye as far as like what I had grown up. My grandmother was also molested by her father as well. And she was the one who raised me. And so she put all of these restrictions on me, you know, even as a male, she put all these restrictions on me that weren't mine. You know, these were not things that I had. You keep your children safe. You understand? You keep your kids safe. A lot of people don't, and I think you view this as like a redemption arc almost. It's like, I will never allow this to happen to you, but so much so that like it's crazy because I think the dynamic is they're just like you. You created a person just like you, exactly like you. I mean, in the mature way that you hold yourself in, like the workhorse, and you know you're very, very, like, I wouldn't say necessarily fully stable, but you're stable enough. I think you created little versions of yourself. Okay? And I think you need to realize that. Like, nobody's gonna hurt them at this point. Nobody's gonna hurt them. And nobody's gonna hurt you. Like, no masculine is gonna hurt you. You're not gonna let that happen. Okay, and they're not gonna let that happen either. So them motherfuckers are your little kids. They'll beat a nigga up. I swear. You created little versions of you. Okay, they'll beat a nigga up. They will beat a nigga up. I mean that. I mean that with my whole soul. In order to find love that is worth it, you're really gonna have to think about that situation, and not from I'm not talking about go back in time to when you were a scared little kid. I'm talking about now, presently. You have a fear of being hurt still to this day, and as a woman, you're always gonna feel that way, right, towards aggressive ass man. But you have a choice now. Right? You have a choice now. You are a grown adult woman. You have a choice to deal with certain types of men. You have a choice to put yourself out there. You have a choice to do all this shit now. You need to separate yourself from that image to where you just have no choice and you have to fend for yourself and fight. Because you don't have to fight no more. You don't gotta fight. Okay? You don't gotta fight no more. And that will also help you with your love life. Once you learn to stop fighting, I'm not saying stop fighting these dirty ass deadbeat niggas. You got me? I'm just saying stop fighting yourself. Stop fighting yourself. Like, there's always gonna be gross ass niggas out here, for real. But you have it in your subconscious, so laid into your subconscious and so laid into your consciousness that you would never allow that to happen in the first place. If you ever feel uncomfortable, you can say stop. You can say no. You can completely separate off from a nigga. You don't have to be scared. You know? Like, you so scared of investing yourself. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. That's the power of, you know, you being you. You don't have to do anything. Acknowledge your own growth. Okay? Acknowledge your own growth. You're no longer a child. Of course, babe. Of course. People come to me for the shock factor, but sometimes we gotta get real with it. It is deep. We all have absolutely. But we all have fought them off valiantly. And some people still fighting. But either way, you know, Someday you need to learn to stop fighting. You understand? Because nothing can change that moment within time. Nothing can change that. Nothing, nobody can change that it happened. But what you can do is make sure it never happens again. And essentially, by living your best life and not supporting fucking creature features, you're all right. You're good. You're safe. You're protected. You're protected. I think I got super lucky growing up to learn these experiences from strong women in my life, learn why they did such, uh, dictator type energy towards me. I got super lucky on that because in the end, I ended up understanding all of the things that was being told to me, and now I can give it to y'all, you females, because y'all females, you guys are far ahead. I don't think you realize how far ahead you really are. You wouldn't be up in here asking my energy some motherfucking questions if you was some low vibrational ass energy, because I could boot all them motherfuckers out. That's my power. That's my gift. You will find a trustworthy male, okay? You will find a trustworthy nigga. There's niggas out there that are, not perfect, but they are who they are. You'll find someone. Libras usually, I'm gonna be honest with you, Libras usually find them when they're older, like 50 or 60, but that's still love, right? And you could keep searching. Like, there's nothing that stops you from searching other than you. Shit, this shit died, motherfucker. Are you fucking playing with me? I don't think I have the whatever 50 goddamn. Oh, don't even worry. But you always gonna be a hot mama. That's the thing. You always gonna be sexy as fuck, right? That's not gonna change. So even at 50, y'all just don't fucking age. So don't even worry about it. I'm in my mid-20s. Don't even worry about it. You gonna go through, you'll go through your changes. You'll go through your relationships. I'm just saying. Usually you find the person that you are going to stay with for the rest of your life, 50 or 40. Maybe late 30s. And that might seem far away now, but I'm just saying. We got a lot of money to make. Got a lot of money to make. I got a lot of things to do. I'm 19. I feel old. I don't know why you feel old as fuck up in here. I don't know why you feel old as fuck up in here. John, I wanted to read what you said. I think someone did magic on me. Is that spiritual? Glass in it. Some guy used to talk to me, mentioning it to a demon. Listen, babe, that just sounds like schizophrenia to me. Grown as fuck, baby. You 19. You 19. It sounds schizophrenic to me, John. It sounds schizophrenic. Can I ask a question? Hold on. There was somebody before you. Simmer down. Simmer down. Ash. She said I'm grown as fuck. John, what was your question? What was your question? I'm like yeah, y'all motherfuckers be saying, oh, I feel so old. Once you get out into the world, a world that isn't fucking corrupt and tainted, you'll start feeling your age. Got a lot of kids up in there. Yes, I asked. You're good. What happened to my music? Don't play that song. Yeah, I read that part. Okay, let's check. I mean, I'll be honest with you. When I say that schizophrenics really be putting shit in your head, schizophrenics really be putting shit in your head. Had a dream about Pazuzu. What's Pazuzu again? Isn't it like, is Pazuzu a demon or some shit? Pazoo Kazoo and shit. Banjo Kazooie. Alright, let me check. I just don't believe, babe. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Okay? You gotta stop believing schizophrenics and anything that comes out of their mouth. Stop believing the fucking schizophrenics, okay? Feeds off suicidal nature. The glass is freaking me out. I don't think, listen, the more you put energy towards that individual and towards that cult, that little cult that you was dealing with, the more you're gonna put yourself into fear mode and think these things are actually happening. You understand me? Okay? I mean, that's it. That's what's gonna happen. Is you're gonna scare yourself into a tizzy. And then whether you break out of it, that's up to you. I mean, if anything, I feel like so much has happened in this location. Let's talk about the location right now. Yeah, they talk about your prayers and everything like that. Your prayers are heard. Like, you're protected regardless. You're protected. But they are talking about your location and possibly moving location. Ash, you don't even need to know what we're talking about. Just worry about yourself. You're moving next week? Okay, so why are you, okay, so you all worried about fucking Zuzu head and fucking, you know, watermelon cheeks and shit. You all worried about these stupid ass demons. You're moving. You're moving. I see paranormal activity around you, but it has nothing to do with glass in your food. I see people protecting you. I see you being protected. I understand that. What are you? Okay, are you? Okay. John, are you watching shit right now? Are you watching shit to further instill? Like, you're watching shit. You're reading about Pazuzu. You're doing all that. Why are you doing all this extra shit? You don't need to read up on the history of no demon. I mean, unless you're curious about it. Unless you're like, oh yeah, let me see what's going on. But I'm saying, baby, this shit is schizophrenia times 100. Sure. She said, but it's scary. Stop. It's only scary if you make yourself scared over it. If they're really good at fucking scamming, it must be, because they're really good at convincing people of shit that, I'm gonna be honest with you, do not exist. Okay, this little schizophrenia game. They're trying to put you into their world. It's almost as if you was, I'm gonna say, in this situation, You was the eyeball out. And so they tried to make you like them, if that makes sense. They tried to like change your mind and put you into their mindset. They tried to change you. You don't need to change. He told me he did magic on me, like obsession and cutting, and then he brought. Are you okay? Someone who's cutting. Do you seriously believe that that person is of sound mind if they're slitting their wrist? I'll wait. Someone who's slitting their wrist, do you seriously believe that this person is sound of mind? That even if they wanted to, that they could do that to you? Oh, I thought you meant like cutting their wrist. I was like, what? I thought you meant cutting. I was like, what the fuck? Either way, do you seriously think that this person is sound of mind? With all the shit that they was talking about, do you seriously believe that? John, come on, they gave me the schizophrenia card like 10 times. She got all scared and said, you're a really sweet and anxious person. That's what I think that you're very cautious, and I think that you're very intelligent. And I do genuinely believe that you might still be under a little bit of this person's spell, but the spell isn't demons, it's manipulation. It's mental, it's manipulating your imagination, right? So even it's power of suggestion, right? Even I do this every time I'm talking to y'all about tarot, everything like that. It's power of suggestion. Like, if you guys choose to believe what I'm saying, it's gonna work and be around you, you know. So if I said that fucking Zozo, the puppy-eyed fucking or cross-eyed clown was coming after you, maybe you would believe it. Maybe you wouldn't. But you understand what I'm saying? It's delusion, okay? And you're not don't forget that you're not the delusional one. You're not the schizophrenic. Don't forget that. You might be you might have an anxiety disorder or whatever's going on, but this whole scenario has nothing to do with you. He can be as crazy as he wants to be. Stop believing what that nigga said. Because what that nigga said don't flow. It just doesn't go. He can say whatever the fuck he wants to say. That's how I see it. He can say whatever he wants to say. It doesn't make it real. Lots of schizophrenics take pills like that. You take pills, do all that extra shit. And when they do, they never come back to a sane mind. He thinks he has all spiritual knowledge. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Do you seriously believe he has all spiritual knowledge? I don't. I know I don't have all spiritual knowledge. I know everybody on the planet does not have all spiritual knowledge, okay? Nobody on the planet has all spiritual knowledge. John. It's okay. Okay? I'm just letting you know, it's okay. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. You're fine. Jesus. And trust me when I say, I'm not even laughing at you. I'm literally just laughing at this nigga. Just a rookie mistake, she said. Just a rookie mistake. You'll get better at it, okay? You'll get better at it. All right. Hey, hey, Amy. Hey, both Amy's are in here. Hello, Amy and Amy. First of all, this one, read the description, please. All right, Summer Sky, hold on. I got one more reading for you. New to witchcraft, don't know men did it so often. I definitely, I don't know about witchcraft, but I do a lot of manifestation. 24/7 manifestation all the time. I guess that is considered witchcraft. But I like my money, so it is what it is. Making us look, you're making me drool and shit. I think it's this fucking snickerdoodle cakester or whatever. I want to finish it, but it just doesn't taste good. I wish I got more different sweets because this shit tastes like fucking. It's so dry. Ugh. Okay. Who next? Who next? Who next? That little girl, Ash. Ash. What are you sad about? Ash, what's your question? Snickerdoodles. Motherfucker. That's why I don't want to eat it, because now it's got. I feel like it's someone put magic in my fucking texture. Someone put magic in this fucking whatever this is. Where did the piece that I dropped go? Yeah, where? I'm gonna throw that away. Yes, I said, what are you sad about? To Ash. Ugh. What? What? What happened to Ash? Ash, if you don't come back, you're on my clock right now. Tick, 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 tick. You better ask what you gotta ask. Yeah. I'm impatient. I've been craving the banana pudding with vanilla wafers. That sounds so good right now. I wish I hadn't eaten whatever that is, because I wish I charged this too. I might go try to find the cord to this, but because without my nicotine fix, y'all know my ADHD gets bad. It gets bad. We have no context in today, and I can see, actually. Isn't that crazy? I'm blighted to the bad. Like I said, I think guy, or someone, no, or some guy took pity on me or some shit. Bestowed me like 12 vision. Still can't see. Go look. Okay, yeah, because I don't think that little girl coming back. So, would love a reading. There's people before you. Y'all need to chill out. Go read the description while you wait. No, don't say general, please, neither. Go read the description while you wait. No begging. Listen, Amy, I'm leaving you in charge. All right, it's charging. Damn. Fix this real quick. All right, summer here, cause summer. Go back here real quick. Yeah, it's buffering because, oh my god, y'all. Yeah, it's buffering because I'm using my phone, and so it's going to buffer when I use my flashlight. Summer, let me scroll back up to your question. Cause you and Joe. All right. Let's see. You and Joe. Let me turn the music back on too. Are you and Joe gonna work out? The question is, why do you think that it's not gonna work out? Who's putting doubts up in your head? Well, obviously, in reality, there's things that you don't know right now. You need to ask more questions about this person. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, because I mean, you're overall, I think you're being overly cautious, but at the same time, you need to ask more questions if you feel this way. You might feel anxious because you still don't know nothing about this nigga. Okay? I've been seeing other people. Well, there it is. Like, have you ever really like questioned his behavior before? Because I feel like this is the problem. Like, you maybe waited like till last minute to question certain behaviors that he had going on. Hold on. Sorry, fixing this. Got it. You've already sacrificed time for this dude, right? I mean, that I see it here. You already sacrificed tons of time for this dude. You just didn't ask enough questions. I feel like from the beginning you didn't. I feel like you had your chances with this dude. And I don't think you're the one who soiled it necessarily. I feel like y'all both kind of soiled it. Because I don't think you guys were serious from the get-go, from the beginning. At least one of y'all wasn't. But yeah, I can see here, y'all. It is super petty. I don't know. I don't understand who's the petty one in the relationship. I think both of you guys are a little bit petty, in your own right. This is a bias. This is not a biased judgment. I'm just saying, like there was an instinct to immediately jump into a relationship with a person you don't even know, and then you got mad because you didn't know anything. But it's like you should have known before you been jumped into a relationship. You understand what I'm saying? So I would say, as far as working forward, like if you guys do choose, because it's a choice, it's not something that can be predicted unless you choose to do it. Then I would say you need to communicate a lot better than what you're doing right now. Because it's not all this lovey-dovey, fucky, sucky, making lovey. It's like y'all really do need to communicate. I feel like this relationship is super one-sided anyways. If you're already seeing other people, why would you be suddenly wondering about what this dude is doing? You got me? Why would you suddenly be wondering about this or worrying about this? You've already I feel like in a way you've already chosen your path. You've already chosen where you're going. Yeah. Like you're still trying to keep your finger in every pot and shit. Like maybe, obviously your intuition told you to go towards a path of just being open and free and single. So maybe take that route and trust yourself on that. There's nothing wrong with trusting yourself. I mean, you thought he was hiding everything, doing this and doing that, but was he really hiding it though that well that in the beginning you didn't say shit? I don't think so. I just think you were in the honeymoon phase and you forgot how to be you, how to be yourself. Yeah, you forgot because he was going freaky deaky on your ass. So that's the way it is. I mean, it's at this point in time, it's your choice. You aren't sure for a reason, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, You gotta realize you're asking me a question after you're already out single and exercising your singledom. I'm not saying you can't go back, but I'm saying obviously there was a problem with the whole entire foundation of this relationship. If you decided to start all over, I'm assuming you won't. To be honest with you, I've been wanting to see others at the same time. That tells me that there's something to do with not there not being enough within that relationship for you. He's not open enough. It doesn't feel like he's there with you at all. In fact, it doesn't even feel like a relationship. It feels like a friendship or like a sexual relationship. It should be romantic. Y'all both should have control of each other's loins versus you going out and, doing what you want to do and him going out and doing what he needs to do. Right? Because even with a conversation about like, oh yeah, let's have an open relationship, that tells me you're not getting enough from somebody. So maybe you can find somebody who does enough for you. Maybe you can find someone who's the whole package versus dealing with half the package and finding the other half out on the street somewhere. To be fair, I think it sounded like a good idea on paper to settle down with somebody you know for so long. But at the same time, it wasn't right from the beginning. There was maybe not lies being told necessarily, but just no one was telling the truth either. You got me? No one was telling the truth either. So I'll be honest with you. I say the percentage, right. She said, she settled for half of what she could have had. And then she looking out here to find, another half. You shouldn't be doing that. It's like an Oreo, right? It's like an Oreo. You're in the middle, right? You're looking for two halves, but this person should be one half. Like it should just be this. Picked up the Oreo. Damn. Too young to be satisfied right now. People disgusted with the way I eat this Oreo. I can feel it. I don't like the top. It should be getting cream in the middle too. My eyes. I know you did. I was I heard it happen. I'm refreshing right now. Western Australia. A lot of Australians come in. Lisa, what'd you pay for? What'd you pay for? Because it's not even showing up. Not even gonna worry about it. Nope, was not dunking that cookie. Was not dunking it. I was eating it dry. Stubby. That's why I was feeling eyes on my back. Get in here. Stop. Get in here. Get in here. Stop playing with me, girl. Alright. It's not bronze. It's just a wooden statuette. It's a Guinea statue. It's an African Guinea statue. From my culture. Will I find love this year? Okay, we're getting with the broad shit. Let's see. Will you? Well, question is, are you going to take shit as steady as you want to in your mind? Because honestly, what I'm saying is, you're choosing to really pay attention to yourself this year, and I think this is gonna be. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is gonna be a long year, and also I believe that you have a lot of control issues that I feel like will not be ironed out in just 1 year. Now that doesn't mean you can't have relationships this year. It just means you have something to iron out. You know, whether you want to do that while you're in the relationship or before the relationship is completely up to you. It just means like we just got more shit to pay attention to. You understand? Control issues. So let's see. Let me see. Let me peek. You want to believe that you can control what people think of you or how people approach you, right? And by doing so, you're kind of already putting negativity in the air and in your head as you're approaching romantic possibilities, like, you know, situationships. You put all of this negative. I feel like it's like self-deprecation. You're like, you start beating yourself up, and then you start beating that other person up. It's like, whose fault is it really, right? Whose fault is it really? Because I feel like your insecurities do get in the way a lot of the time of finding somebody who you can even just communicate with on like a 1v1 basis. I say you will find someone that you will feel a draw towards. Now, as far as trusting them though, I don't think so. You know, I just don't think that could come in just 1 year. You know, maybe, you know, I feel like you've been through it. You've been through a lot. Emotionally, you've been through a lot. So I don't see you trusting someone in just 1 year. I just don't. I don't. It takes longer for that. I mean, it takes longer for you to truly feel enamored with somebody. I don't think that makes you weak. I think you got to stop looking at other people's relationships as your basis, though. I really do. You got to stop looking at your friends' relationships. You got to stop looking at relationships online and thinking, oh, wow, I'd love to be in that relationship, or I'd love to have somebody like that. It's like everyone's got their own time to shine. Now, you don't know what those people are doing in that relationship underneath, or maybe you do, but I'm saying you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know exactly what's going on. As much as you try to insert yourself or place yourself in that position or give other people advice, you still don't know what's going on with you. Like, you don't. Overall, I say it's a possibility. But you really do have to work on them trust issues, because it will always defeat your relationships before you even think about falling in love. You're going to be walking away from the situation, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and you also you're going to entrust yourself to certain people that are in the same energy, right? Because what we project and put out there is going to be exactly what comes in towards us for love. People don't believe me when I say that, but when you go out there and find some fucking dodgy ass nigga who's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, just like you, then that, you know, regardless of his circumstances and your circumstances differing, you still are mirroring the same energy. Okay, that's something that you got to fix within you first before you approach anybody or before anyone approaches you. Like I said, you can choose to deal with it in the relationship, but that makes it 10 times harder, because that means you got to go through the trials and tribulations of this person triggering your every, you know, trigger before you're actually able to settle and find somebody who's worthwhile. Not everyone, you know, first of all, everybody else got their lives going on. You got your own life going on. Some people can't afford to sacrifice so much of themselves to deal with your issues as well, you know? So if you just deal with your issues head on right now, I mean, not right this minute, like not right this minute, and not so, like, I'm not saying tomorrow either. I'm just saying, like, take a couple of months, journey and find like what makes you confident. That has nothing to do with a man, a woman, anything. Find what makes you confident. Find what makes you feel sexy. Find what makes you feel good about yourself. That isn't another human being. Okay? You don't have to be a likable person. You don't have to force yourself to be a likable person. You understand? You just got to be truthful and honest. Like, people do not like the fake version of you. I hope you, like, whatever mask happens, they don't like that. Now, other fake people will like that. They'll fucking draw to that like flies on shit. You're like, bitch, I get mad dick. I don't know what you're even talking about. Well, what I'm talking about is the dick that you getting is fake. Let's put it that way. The dick that you drawing in is sour. Okay? That's it. That's it. For an angel, Boogie want an angel message. Alright, I'll check it out. AB. Said, damn, y'all be hitting people. Rated E for everybody. Shit. I want to make sure that this is the right person that I think so. Yep, there we go. Bro, I'm getting real sick of this shit acting up. Read my description and also understand I'm not obligated to do anything for you. Especially when, you know, it's like this. If I feel your energy is right for a free, then I'll shoot you a free. But I don't do begging, okay? Because when you begging, I don't like that. It's an unattractive trait to me. I like when people come in. I like when they introduce themselves. You know, introduce themselves, hang out for a second to just see how I read before you start hopping on my dick and writing it. And then, it is what it is. But from there, maybe listen to the messages that are coming out of my mouth. Because 99% of the time, a lot of the messages that people are paying for are going to be a collective message as well. Because y'all attract each other. You understand? Y'all attract each other's energy. You know? That's why you get so, you know, you get so fucking bent out of shape when you hear me talking about certain aspects. Which, thank you, Lisa, for being so open. Thank you. Just gotta listen. And then I'll shoot generals off when I feel like it, you know? Alright. Angel message. We're going to use these. Angel messages. And also my other... my tea. I don't like sweets because that's what it does. Alright. Let's see. Okay, so... instantly, I'm picking up on some OCD ass energy. Let's see. So, I mean, you don't, there's something about you not feeling heard. Like, this is your biggest trigger in the world, Blue. Your biggest trigger in the world is coming true. Okay, so they're saying, you, for some reason, you don't feel like you're being heard at all. In fact, you feel quite ignored. You feel like nobody understands you. You feel like the harder that you try to get people to understand you, the further and further away that they get. I feel like you're going through like a dark night of the soul moment where you have to realize that you're you as a person, like, you care a lot about what people think, okay? And as unfortunate as it is, you're gonna have to separate yourself from that amount of ego, okay? Like ego, you're going through ego death right now. Realize that people are not obligated to you. It doesn't matter whether they're family, friends, whatever. They're not obligated to care about you. Now, would that make them a piece of shit? Yes. Would that make them a piece of shit that they don't give a fuck about anything you say or do? That they just let you go off and, you know, make mistakes and do all this. They don't give you anything. They don't give you advice. They don't give you comfort. They don't give you anything. They're pieces of shit for doing that. But on the same note, you have to realize the more you care about what all of these people think and do for you, the further back this sets you. You're setting yourself up for a disaster by having expectations towards people who have never done the right thing for you. Maybe occasionally, okay? Maybe occasionally they'll throw you a bone and everything like that. You know, a glass of water and some chopsticks or something. But they will never do the right thing for you. You have to do the right thing for yourself, okay? You have to start fending for yourself. You know, I feel like you have a lot of... you've had a lot of opportunities to just say, you know, fuck you, and like tell somebody to fuck off. You've had so many opportunities to do this. The cutoff point, tell someone to fuck off, or like tell someone to get the fuck out of your life. You've had so many cutoff points here where you could have just said no, but you know, you used your heart instead of using your mind. Your mind told you cut a bitch up and cut a bitch off, and your heart told you, you know, stick around. Maybe this person is just going through a phase and riding through the waves and what, just like I am, you know. Maybe this person will get, you can't rely on anybody but yourself in order to get yourself better and more focused on your future, okay? You just can't. You can't rely on a spiritualist. You can't rely, you know, on a therapist. Sometimes you can rely on that. More or less, a lot of therapy is just making you making you be more self-aware. You know, it's making you realize you do matter, and that you do need to take care of yourself, and that you do need to find healthy coping mechanisms that keep you away from people who will abuse this kind and sweet nature that you'd be, you know, giving out for free. They are not, just because you help them, it does not mean they are obligated to do anything for you. That's an ego death. You can do whatever you want. Remember, it's free will. That's your angel message. No obligations. I picked up on Leo energy heavy. Yeah, I picked up on Leo. You're trying hard, though, to become more independent. So I applaud you for that. That's good. Really picking up on that Leo energy. She's Sag. Ooh. Saggy. What's your other two? You got a what's your other two? Your ascendant and your moon. You know what to do, Amy. You see somebody just fucking begging and shit. Naive us. Yeah, always trying to do the right thing, but at the same time, like, is the right thing really the best thing to do? Libra and Taurus, there it is. There it is. You probably have a Leo Venus. Or you got Leo somewhere where it really does matter. Leo Venus, Leo 7th or 8th house. You're good, and you're good. I caught it before you did, so I don't know. I have the highest score of all. Leo Venus. I want to say a little Mars necessarily. Got something chill as fuck in your Mars placement, because I would not be able to deal with. I have no patience when it comes to people like that. Thank you, life journey. Appreciate you. I would Never mind. Let me hold myself back. I gotta start having self restraint with some of the shit that I be saying up here. La mas chula. Good to see you. I love saying your name. It's Saturn or what? No, she got like a Leo Venus, maybe. Something so Leo within her that it hurts. Venus and Scorpio. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. Because Scorpio is that way too, unfortunately. Scorpio puts a lot of work into pleasing others and no work into pleasing themselves. And then they look back on it, they start getting pissed off and start getting petty over it, like start throwing their ass over it. But in reality, it's like they never held any obligation, Scorpio. They never held anything towards you. They never had to do anything. You cannot control them. You can't control them. You just can't. Sounds like me, yeah. Scorpio's that way too. I love Scorpios that way. I love Scorpios though. I do. Because of how loving they are. Hey, Lucky Empress. You said it's been a long time. I don't particularly remember you, but I appreciate you coming in anyways. Appreciate you coming in. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I never say that. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the like button. I never say that, y'all. I never say that. Maybe that's why my shit is tanking. Your read for me, it was great. Can you remind me of who you are real quick? What's your sign? I might be able to remember you. Which Empress are you? Which Empress are you? Pisces. I don't remember. I don't remember. I was thinking of a Taurus, maybe, but I'm glad you like the reading anyway. We've had like 10 Empresses up in here. Don't get me wrong, you guys are all Empresses. Fish memory, I know. You know, so many people come up in here with the same type of name. Selective memory, yes. I was talking about some guy named Tim. It didn't work out as you said. He wasn't who he was fronting to be. Well, I'm glad I got Tim on point. Ragged and dragged, that nigga. Acid reflux. Alright, let's see if that pen is dead charged. Let me try to grab it. Y'all. Come on. Has to be charged a little bit. Yes. Why are Aquarius so hard to deal with? Because we are. Because we're not because we're chameleons. We're not actually Aquariuses. We're just everything. Everybody but ourselves. That's why. It's the identity crisis mode that happens in all Aquariuses. We either want to choose to be bad, or we want to choose to do the right thing, or we want to choose to do this, do that, do this, do everything, but maybe everything but the right thing sometimes. But we're stubborn. Depending on where you're dealing with an Aquarius, is this person the beginning of Aquarius, or are they the end of Aquarius? So are they an Aquarius Pisces or an Aquarius Capricorn, or are they right in the middle? I'm Aqua rising. In Western astrology, I'm Aquarius sun, and I am a bastard. I am a bastard. I can feel the Scorpio. You already know my opinions of that type of situation, so Let your dreams be dreams, okay? Let your dreams be dreams. That's all I gotta say. It's not good. It's no bueno. It's no bueno. January 20. Oh, so he is very cappy. He is a hard nut to crack. He's very cappy. I actually, so one of my grandfather's friends, who was like an uncle to me, he's still alive, but we haven't talked in a hot minute. He was the 27th as well. Can I talk about, he was the craziest, like, quiet person in the world. It's almost as if, let me explain this person to you. Like, he wouldn't say anything, and then he would say everything. He would like, okay, so it was like this. We'd be all sitting around a fire or whatever, sitting around a fire. And this dude would sit, his name was Danny. He would sit there with his leg one crossed over the other, just staring at everybody. And then suddenly, he would start telling a story. Everyone would be listening, because this dude hasn't said anything, the whole time. And then this nigga would just be like just speaking, like, go crazy. He would go crazy, go stupid, and then he would shut up again. I can see how that might be a little bit frustrating. I got too much Gemini in me not to fucking talk, run my mouth, but I can see how that might be a little bit frustrating. I don't know why we're so hard to deal with. I just think that people don't understand us, and we kind of expect it out of people, but we gotta talk more. We gotta really say shit. No, I gotta try it though. Amy, you already know my position on that. You already know my position on that. You understand me? You understand what I'm saying? You can try whatever the fuck you want to try, but when you come, don't come back in tears and bitching and moaning to me. You understand? Don't come back like, oh, he's doing fucking hoodoo, doo-doo, voodoo. I mean, or he's got a tiny dick and whatever, and like he's annoying, and don't come back to me. Don't you dare. Oh, he was doing readings, unsolicited readings on me or something. Don't you dare come back to me. Don't you come back to me. No, he's a dumb bitch and don't do it. I've had this conversation with one of my moderators before. Y'all motherfuckers don't believe me when I say these niggas is crazy out here. And that does not exclude me. But I know self-preservation. I'm too cappy for that. Too cappy. I put a cap in your ass. Ah, my eyes. I really like it, but I can't. A lot of Cancer. Can I be honest with you? A lot of Cancers feel that way about me. Because I love playing with Cancer. I'm going to be honest with you. But it's guilty pleasure because Cancer, you gotta understand something too. Nobody, like I just said a minute ago, nobody is obligated to feeling that way towards you. We can fuck around and we can talk all motherfucking day, but you can't force me at gunpoint to feel the same way that you feel. You think this dude, he's white? Cancers are very sensitive. I don't necessarily know why people always say that. Yeah, they're sensitive. And yeah, they can be absolutely fucking crazy. But to me, they're not like, yeah, and they do cry a lot. They emote like physical, like in physical emote, like they are able to physically emote unlike the whole entire zodiac. But to me personally, I think they're just the right amount of sensitive. Right? At least I believe that. I don't know. Like, to me, that amount of raw emotion to me is attractive. I find that attractive within a human being, that they're able to, because I can't. I can't cry. So you can do all the crying for me. I can't cry, and I have a really hard time with my anger, and you can coax, you can take up the other shit. They have dominance in them, though. That's what I'm saying. It's I think that for me, Cancer women, Cancer men are fucking nutcases, but it is what it is. You give what you get, right? Cancer women. Love Cancer women. Very fun to play with. Surely you have cried. I've cried before, correct. But it's very hard. Like, I always think, I'm the type of, I don't know whether this makes me a little bit of a sadist. I might be. But I watch a lot of videos on YouTube, like just sad shit and whatever, because I'm a human. I like the human shit. I like when people just bring me back to the earth in a real fucked up way. You understand me? Like when animals are crying. Like that's the only time I really feel like I might cry is when like dogs and pets and stuff are crying or be upset. But humans, or like when I see children hurt, that really does bother me. But that more or less makes me angry and make me want to strangle somebody. But other than that, I don't cry. I haven't cried for like probably since my grandmother passed. And even then, I cried like once. It was so hard for me to get that out. My ex was Aqua. He cried over it. Yeah, I can't stand seeing animals or children hurt. It really does bother me. It just makes me angry. Like, you ever cry, cry over frustration? That's it. That's what it makes me feel like, crying out of frustration. Like, where the tears will prick the corners of your eyes, where you want to, like, so badly possibly murder somebody, allegedly. Allegedly murder somebody. Gemini in love with Pisces. Good luck. You want to cry watching videos like that? Go to Facebook and no, because Amy, that's all the really fucked up shit. That's the seriously fucked. That's like people beheading animals and shit. I'm good. That more or less, I'd probably become a fucking vigilante up in this hole. You wouldn't even see me here. I'd be a vigilante going hunt people down and put them down like the dogs they are. Now, when I get so pissed about that type of shit, I do. Because people are just fucking repulsive. I love Pisces, man. Y'all are fucking nuts. I love Pisces, just as a whole. I love Pisces as a whole creature. But Jesus Christ, I will, hell. Each Pisces that I've dealt with is, oh my God, man. Shit. One that stalks me on here still, so, I mean. He said we're still in the honeymoon stage and there's already tension. Yeah, I'm a Cancer and we don't like being misled or lied to. Correct, but nobody's lying. You just got to take it how it is. And honestly, Aquarius hits harder when you do leave them, like, walk away. Honestly, Aquarius does hit harder when you, like, leave. When you stop communicating with them. They do want to talk to you. You'll really know how Aquarius feels when they crawl back into your DMs. They're like, hey, how are you? When you never heard that from them. We're definitely compatible physically. That's what everyone's saying about, because that's the freaky deaky shit. That's what I like about Pisces too. The freaky deaky shit. Like, they crazy than the shit I was read. Best sex. The best sex I ever had. To be honest with you. But Jesus. Whew. A nutcase. A nutcase. Fucking nuts. Alright. They are cute and they're very creepy. Very creepy. Yes. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Aquarius and Sag can be good together. We like the same stuff. Okay, but I'm saying, do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Just say, don't say I didn't warn you. That's what I'm saying. Don't come back bitching in the morning and crying. Just come back and say, guess what? That's it. Just say, guess what? Guess what? Guess what happened? He might be gay. I don't know. He probably scared of me. I don't know. Figure it out, babe. Figure it out. Use your dar. Use your inner dar type shit. Let me see. Hold on. People were asking me actual genuine questions, but I lost it. Hold on. Let me look at the my ADHD is getting ahead. Did someone pay for something? Because I want to get those out of the way, obviously. Oh, Lucky Empress. Yeah, it was you. Lucky Empress, you asked how... What was it you asked if you could post it again? It doesn't go off for me. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Who knows? You might... Maybe you'll be shy. Maybe it'll be y'all getting married and shit. Maybe y'all get married. Maybe he'll become America's Next Top Model or some shit. Maybe he got money. I don't know. She said, I don't know about all that. I'm being sarcastic, love. What's next in the love department? Well, talk about a dry spell. Talk about a dry spell. Okay. So, let me get real quick and stop giggling and shit. I gotta... Stop. Stop. The sarcasm, I can feel it. Okay, stop. Gifted. Stop. Okay. All right, so here's the thing. You like insecure men. I don't, I'm not even gonna lie. You like insecurities. For some reason, there's something about like that. You like that insecure men are open about their emotions, but they're too open. They're too open. And then they're not telling you the real shit, right? It's like they tell you, you're the therapist. You're the in-house therapist. Why do you always become the in-house therapist? Why are you always dealing with other niggas' problems? Like, why are you always dealing with other people's problems in the fucking first place? They aren't paying you for your time. They aren't paying you. In fact, this makes you like you'll sit here and listen to them go on and on and on and on and on about their life. But that's not furthering your relationship, and that doesn't mean that the person is necessarily vulnerable. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. When a nigga opens up to you within the first week of talking to a bitch, like, that's not vulnerability. That's called he has no humility. So he's willing to fucking tell you anything and do anything for a candy bar. That's insecurity. Being like, let me put everything out on the fucking table in the first week so that you can, you can feel bad for me and, cry tears for me and, that's a manipulation tactic. Oh my God. And I don't, by the way, I don't find you stupid or anything like this for dealing with this type of shit, because it's like this. Either you get a nigga who's so detached from you, so far away from you, or you get somebody who's way into you and does way too much. Like, that's the position you're in right now. So I don't blame you, okay? You're super gentle. You're a gentle being. Are you tall? I don't know why I got tallness from you. You make people feel comfortable. Like, people want you to fucking big spoon them. Niggas want you to big spoon them or hold them. Right. It's always the last bitch that cheated on them and never them that cheated. I'm not told, but I have a way of walking. Oh, I see. I see. They're like, they want to be held in your titties and shit. Like, these niggas want to, you know, they trying to, they want you to put the milk bib on them and shit. Oh my God. So y'all ladies, you be dealing with these fucking rambunctious ass niggas. I don't know how to take this, cause oh my God, man. Why you dealing with niggas that act like little fucking, like they be bitches for real? Like, you might as well just date a lesbian. Oh my God. Listen, let me not even put that on lesbians, bro. Let me not even put that on lesbians. Let me not even do that. That's rude. That's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. I'm just saying. Listen. Okay, so this is something that you're gonna have to fix within yourself, right? Because, you know, the mirror and everything like that. You're seeing what you want to see versus what you need to see. And what you need to see is that you can't help everyone. You can't save people from themselves. Okay? And I feel like there's times in your life where, you know, somebody didn't save you. You understand? Like, where there's a lot of times in your life where you had to save yourself. And so now you feel like you should give that to other people. Now you feel like you got to give that to other people. I'm reading what gifted said. Gifted, you need gifted. You have to stop trying to give them everything. Like, why are you trying to give them the world when you don't even know a nigga? They have to earn it. They have to earn your respect. They have to earn your pussy. They gotta earn your time. They gotta earn all this shit. Make them work. And when they start bitching and moaning and complaining about how, oh, well, you know, you still haven't given me this. You still haven't given me that. This is what I attract. Well, you attracting it because you in the same energy. Just because you cut them off, it doesn't mean you're still not echoing their energy. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm getting ahead of myself. All right. Stop pretending you're okay with this type of nigga. And stop settling for this type of nigga. Walls up. Yeah, I know. The walls are up. The walls are up, right? To be fair, I think that you could do really, really well out in the dating pool as long as you hold yourself to a certain standard of not giving your all to somebody who doesn't deserve it. When they start, this is the red flag I want you to look at. When they start telling you about their whole life's trauma within the first week, and if you've been doing this too, you need to stop it too, because you need to value your own personal battles. These are things that you've been through, that you've gone through. Stop saying it so nonchalantly. These are things that have really affected you emotionally, and you need to feel that, right? You can't just shove it to the back of your mind and be like, oh yeah, by the way, I've been through all of this, right? Yeah, you've been through it. Nope, I don't share my past. Yes, you have to trust them enough to share your past then. And they shouldn't be trusting you the first week. So any nigga that you come across, this is the rule. Any nigga that you come across, the moment he starts trying to fucking flesh himself out in the first week, where he's like, oh my God, my mom used to fucking, you know, drag me by my ear and put soap in my mouth and close me in the closet, and, you know, used to fucking put a corn cob in my eye socket. Like, when a nigga be going off the fucking walls, you need to block him or you need to move on. Okay? Don't trust a nigga that does that to you. Don't do it. Nope. The first thing that y'all should be talking about is what's happening presently, like right now. That's manipulation. Yes, it is. It's gaslighting. Because they already know they're in a bad way. They're just trying to show you, oh, I've survived all of this. I've been through all of this, you know. You know, if they still got the mommy issues and the daddy issues, you need to drop those those people too. Okay. And I understand we all got our battles, right? Our personal battles, and they should stay personal. You shouldn't have to hear about this every day. Well, like, my brother, my brother's a piece of shit and he does this and he does that. That's personal battles. That has nothing to do with you. You shouldn't be listening to that, and nor should they be projecting that onto you. They all got issues, right? But they shouldn't be flashing them out within the first week or the first month of knowing you. Exactly. He's trying to reel you in. They're starving for attention. They're attention whores. Okay? They're attention whores. You do really well in the dating scene, though, love. I just think right now is a really good time for a mimosa. I think it's a really good time to just take a sip, take a drink, right? Take a little sip, not too much, and to reflect a little bit on, things that have happened. Maybe becoming a little bit more aware of yourself was kind of the purpose of this relationship, because I think you think about that a lot. What was the purpose of all this? Well, it's to become a bit more aware of the kind of things that you tolerate, that you shouldn't be tolerating, right? I know you're a loyal bitch, right? But you don't gotta be that loyal. There, got him. They be like, hold on. I ain't got no job because I fell from a tree when I was 6 years old. No, cause baby, that's the truth. And isn't it sad that, okay, so a lot of my, I could say friends, but I'm not even gonna say that because I don't even fuck around with those people like that. A lot of my friends, I guess, who are my age, I'm 21 by the way, if you don't already know that. That's exactly the type of shit that they say. I'm not even playing with you. That's like literally word for word. Like, I fell down when I was 6 years old. And the thing is, these people will get so high and so fucked up and so drunk that they even say it to their friends. And their friends are sitting there like, nigga, like, we didn't even need to know all this. Like, we understand you going through something and my heart goes out to you. But like, you should talk to a therapist. You should talk to somebody seriously, like, medically. You're like, you're certifiable. You understand? Like, that means you need to be locked up in a fucking padded cell somewhere. You understand? We don't need to be knowing all this shit. Like, that's how I view it, is even with friendships, even with deep friendships, even with brothers, even with sisters, there's personal boundaries. No matter what relationship you're in. Victim head ass. No matter what relationship you're in, there needs to be boundaries. Like, oh, well, when I was younger, my fucking mother accidentally knocked me upside or kicked me upside the head. Probably wasn't an accident. And I fell down the stairs. Like, nigga, nobody asked and nobody wants to know that. We all got our own personal challenges. You go deal with that with the therapist. You go work that out with the therapist. You go work that out at your AA meetings. Okay? Or, do what you got to do. Drink yourself into a stupor, get with a bitch, and then get with 10 bitches, and then keep living off them. Free government, food stamps, and, laying on the couch all day looking stupid. Well, she go out to work. Like, nigga, you should be embarrassed for yourself. You should feel embarrassed that someone has to take care of you like you're still a child. You should feel fucking embarrassed. Like, I've seen people who are, they got disabilities. They got real like, they don't got no hands, no legs, no arms, and they be doing more work than you. So how the fuck does that work? This guy was like, that real talk. Congratulations, you survived, my nigga. That's true. Like, that's all you can say. What can you say, though? All I say, so this is what I say, I try to be, I'm always trying to be supportive. I don't care. I don't give a, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't give a flying fuck about anyone who isn't my family. And even with my family, I create boundaries and I say, what are you going to do about this? You understand? Because I can't do it for you. I can't force you to do anything. That's all you, baby. So you understand? Like, I can give you all this advice. I can give you hundreds of pieces of advice. But at the end of the day, if you still want to throw yourself off that fucking bridge, I can't stop you. That's not me. That's not who I am. That's not who I can. I'm not going to press myself over your life. You make mistakes. You eat them. You eat. Okay, you eat. But it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. I mean, to be fair, you got to have boundaries. You just do. You can't keep sitting here like it's okay that these niggas be venting off like that. Or these bitches, even with female. Like, I made it my point in the past to like sit there and listen to people because I got like too much Taurus up in my shit. I just listen. I'm a listener, right? And I'll give all this free advice. Bitch, start paying me first. That's what I say. Start fucking paying me. Dating in your 30s is hard. Dating in your 20s is hard. Dating in your 20s is hard. Lovely. Dating in your 20s is hard. Dating at any age right now is super difficult when people just don't put any work in. But it is what it is. We pretty much dumped it. Right, you're scraping the bottom of your fucking shoe for a nigga. You are not that desperate. You are beautiful. You're not that desperate. So don't test me and be talking, well, this is all I got. Move, bitch. Move, bitch. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. I said, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. All right, let me put on some music because that's clearly what I be aching for. So, they said love is an art form. Yeah, that's bullshit. You know how people say this is my what is it? My love language. That's all bullshit, y'all. My love language is when my bitch could stick a cherry between her teeth and tie the knot. That's my love language, bitch. That's not a love language. That's not a love language. When she could lick the tip and stick a finger up my, that's not a love language. I'm sorry, but it's not. It's not. My love language is when she cleans my room and fucking picks up the stiff socks and shit. That's not a love language. Y'all females, my love language is when he can do 2 backflips and make me a meal and shit, and clap his hands. When he could do 3 push-ups and shit. Shut up. Y'all gotta shut the fuck up. That's not a love. Love is respect. That's number 1. Respect. If you gotta instill the fear of God into some of these niggas, do that. Respect is first. Honesty. Gifted. Yeah, with your Pisces. She said, I literally have to turn my shit on airplane mode. Otherwise, this nigga's gonna fucking send a seeking air missile onto me and fucking blow me the fuck up because he's a stalking ass nigga. That's what Pisces do. But like this nigga checking on me every 5 seconds and shit to make sure I'm not cheating on his ass. This nigga sending heat-sinking missiles and shit. Oh my god, all my Pisces male friends are fucking nuts. He said it's annoying. Baby, you did that to yourself. You love it, so don't you even lie about it. You love it. Being accused every 5 seconds, be like, he has to like fucking stick his finger in the air and check your pussy and shit. You love that. So I don't even want to fucking hear it. Check your teeth for a GPS chip. Check your pussy for a GPS chip. For real. That shit is whew, toxic as fuck. Well, how old are you? Because to be fair, we deal with a lot of toxic relationships early on. Watch it say like fucking 50. I'm like, oh my god. You never learn. You never learn. God, 34. Okay. To be fair, even through the 30s, It's roughing it and buffing it. She can't help herself. 32, even through the 30s is probably the worst experience, right? With dating. Because now everyone's going through a change right now. Evolutionary. You got niggas out here changing their name to like Bartholomew and shit. Niggas out here wearing fucking feather earrings and shit. I mean, I wear earrings, but I'm just saying. Y'all niggas got like fucking teardrop tattoos and whatever. I'm sorry that you have to deal with it. I'm so sorry. A Pisces who's been to prison and shit. Baritone. Oh my god, I can't stand myself sometimes. This sarcasm. I just thought about what I said. And she said my Pisces is 50. Are you nuts? And this nigga, how is this nigga even every time he stalks you, he need to put on his thick ass reading glasses and shit. He puts on his fucking golfer's cap and his loafer shoes and shit. Hiding in the bushes with a detective costume on and shit. Sarcasm is my middle name. For real. Sometimes I can't help myself. You should hear when I talk to my mother. Holy shit, we should have our own show for real. We are horrible people. All we do. That's all we do is pick. We make more intense mistakes and trauma. And the trauma don't be hitting for a minute. Right, because what happens is you're so used to it. Right? You're conditioned. You're conditioned. To be fair, it means if it does hit you, it just means you're becoming more emotionally aware, right? Keeping up with a culture, it'd be my dating life is not the best, but I look at these couples around me, I'm like, right, but baby, sweetie, don't be that naive. Do you know what's happening at home? The same shit that you've been dealing with in relationship. Trying to be someone's on the coast, man. You know what's happening at home with those people, right? The same shit that's happening to you. Even worse, because they spent years on those relationships and it's still in a shitty fucking way. I'm not saying that's everybody, but it's 98% of them. I'm good. No, don't you? She said, I'm good with that. Are you seriously good with... So, okay, let's talk about the nigga Tim real quick. And we gonna get real personal. Let's talk about the nigga Tim. Say you married his ass and dealt with that same ass... Wait, this is why bitches murdered. This is why bitches murdered. This is why niggas and bitches be murdering each other. That's why. That's why. Right there. That's why you got to get the restraining order. That's why. I'm good as it I want. Okay, I thought you meant, oh yeah, no. Who are coming out of failed relationships where they've been put in for years, right? And then all them years that they, held their balls up their ass and didn't say anything and snuck around in the shadows and shit. You're getting all of that. I have a restraining order. That's exactly what I'm talking about, right? All bitches gotta have at least one restraining order nowadays. I figured it out. Everyone capping out here. Not everyone, right? Everyone is miserable. You're right about that. But I would say people try. There's people out here who try just like you. You know, there's niggas out here who try just like you. In the same exact predicament as you, chain roles reversed. But you gotta break out of that fucking sweat. Like, that's a whole dream. Like, you're in a nightmare, right? You got to break out of the nightmare. Wake the fuck up. And if you don't wake the fuck up, essentially, and you keep allowing these types of people to cycle through, you keep fucking them and bringing them back. And, you know, he's shagging his ass back, and then he walking forward, and then, you know, you're holding on to his coattails trying to pull him back, and then back and forth. It's never going to work. You just got to realize that the right person will come around when you start doing good for you. When you start holding yourself accountable for the kind of shit that you allow in your relationships. You know what? I was watching shorts the other day on YouTube. There was this old ass lady who was like 87 years old. She was talking about, she was telling a story about how her husband that she had been married to for like 40 years or something like that had cheated on her. I don't know if y'all seen this. And she talked about, she said she called up the other bitch. She called up the girlfriend, right? She called up the girlfriend and she went out drinking with the girlfriend. And she made this bitch so drunk that her face fell in her food, right? She got this bitch crunk as fuck. And then she called her husband, who had been cheating on her, and said, "Hey, come get your girlfriend. Her face is all, you know, her face is right the stuck fuck into that pork stew or whatever she was eating." Like, for real. Like, that's the type of attitude y'all gotta have. Like, for real. You gotta stop giving a fuck about these people. Because if they're really willing to disrespect you like that, like, you gotta stop caring about these people, man. Care about your own feelings first. I want to be in love forever and have a family, but I keep failing. I don't think you're failing. It's not that you're failing. People are failing you, and you're too used to it. You gotten too used to people failing you. That's savage, though. You're right. Some 80-year-old ass, and she was white too. This bitch was white. Now she got a taste for the ebony and shit. And she said she was still single, never getting married again. I'm just saying. I'm trying to give you that energy too, damn. Not she was a Karen too. Nah, she looked good for her age. Damn. She looked good for her age. Nah, I'm not that fucking thirsty, Jesus Christ. We not there yet, partner. Hell no. Suburbia white and shit. Suburban housewives. I can't do that. You said I am. Once you get a taste of the ebony and shit. Bay leaves. Morning, Christina. We got bay leaves. Good for purity. Good for money. I like burning these. To me, these are better than sage, to be honest with you. Bay leaf. Nothing good coming. It's not that nothing is good is coming. It's just like, you're picky, right? So it's completely, you got to realize how much power you do have over the type of people that you choose. Because you act like you have no choice, but that's not true. And we both know that's not true. I say there's probably a Scorpio coming. I see a Scorpio. I see a Taurus. I see another Pisces as well. The best thing that could come for you is healing. You need to like dress up and go out, babe. Get out the house. Get out the house. No more couch curling up and watching sappy ass Netflix. Dress up and get the fuck out of the house. Like, even if it's like a mall day, right? Where you alone or something. I don't know. Even if it's like a mall day where you just dress the fuck up and you look People be turning their heads and shit. Bring that confidence back up. And I'm telling you, you know, you walk right up back out into that dating pool type shit. You got all types of fucking cartoon characters coming at you. He said, older women are established, bro. I agree with you, but sometimes they aren't. I've dated older women for my whole life. 21 for my whole life. I've dated older women my whole life, though. One person I dated who was younger than me, it was a horrible experience, and we'll never do it again. I'm trying to see what she said. She said, finally, what? Energizer bunnies. All that pent up energy and shit. Lady in the streets. Bunny in the sheets and shit. Less of it. I don't think, no. I don't think it's your perfectionism that's killing the relationship. I think it's your attentiveness to, like, all these fake ass details these niggas be giving you. You trying to be their mother. You're not trying to be their, you know, esposa. You're not trying to be their partner in crime. You trying to be their mother. You trying to correct them and correct the things that they do. They should already be what you need them to be. They should already be there. You understand me? Yes, not everyone's perfect, but they need to hold themselves accountable and be responsible like adults, not bums. Stop going to the bar and picking the dude. You know, he's handsome, but he's got his head down and he's puking his guts out, and he's got that crusty ass hat and shit, looking like he's in between 16 and 40 and shit. Nigga wearing shit like Adidas, but really he 40 years old. Like, nigga, why you wearing shit like 12-year-olds wear? You said get added to the wheel. I'm horrible. I've thought about it. It's a tempting offer. It is what it is. Now, that's probably gonna be my life. I could have shut the fuck up. I'm be that old ass nigga that gets with like the 20-year-old chick. I'm trying to have my own money. All that mommy money. I can't have that bitch haunt me and shit. Trying to get me in my sleep. Nice mug. You like that one? Papa knows everything. Also, they can control you. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I can't trust a bitch. They gonna put witchcraft on me. You know them old bitches be doing mad witchcraft all day, every day. That bitch gonna make it so I have dysfunction. That bitch gonna kill me too. She'll be on her deathbed with like a fucking gun and shit to my head. Can't have you going out there. No, sir. Period blood in your food. Them bitches don't even. You mean dust in my food? You mean ashes in my food? Them bitches ain't even like that. Hey, this kind of tastes a little weird. You good, love? This sarcasm today is so funny. I'm Dominican. These girls. Oh yeah. So My thing is Dominican bitches, actually. My thing is Dominican and Latina bitches. All they do is magic. Maybe that's part of the charm. I don't necessarily know what my thing is with Spanish ladies, but that's the way it is. I love not hearing a word that they're saying. That's what I love. Because I don't speak a motherfucking lick of Spanish. I might be able to understand a little bit. Most people think I'm Dominican because of the way that I speak. I live in New York, so of course, every white person is going to be like, you look this way, you look that way. He said, by the way, all islanders do magic. I don't give a fuck. That's not me being facetious or anything. Like, all islanders do magic. All of them do. Santeria, any type of voodoo, basically. All of them do. They doing like click tongue and shit. Freaking, I haven't tried to put no spells on anyone yet. Don't even think about it, because don't even. I dare you to do that to the 50-year-old Pisces. You will have that nigga literally, I mean, lurking in your bushes, crawling through your windows. That nigga gonna tie you up and put you in the trunk for safekeeping and shit. He already halfway there. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm playing with you. You know. And yeah, why would it's like paying for somebody's love, right? It's just as guilty as someone who pays for someone's affection and love. Okay? It's like that person doesn't really love you. At the end of the day, they might be obsessed with you, obsessed with your body and your energy, but that has nothing to do with who you are truly as a person. Every person that I've seen do love magic on another individual has ended up absolutely fucking miserable. I mean, every single one. Nobody has successfully been through a relationship that I have seen. And I've been through a lot of people, right? On this channel and outside of this, nobody that I've seen that has done love magic has ever had a successful relationship. Yes, Miss Francis. Yeah, she said, hey, really still a bit. And then she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Like, oh, fuck, I don't want to get banned. All you doing is binding somebody to you that doesn't need to be binded. You can't guarantee that that person is right in the head. And a lot of time they ain't. Little ass of bar. Come correct, don't come at all. Why ain't this loading up? Oh. I'm gonna try to sleep. Yeah, go to bed, baby. Go to bed. Sleep. Dream sweet dreams of your tarot reader boyfriend. Dream sweet dreams. Morning. What time? How is it? It don't feel like. It don't feel like 7. I swear I'm tripping or something. Going on vacation. Hopefully I get luck. I'm going on vacation too in October. I can't wait. Yes, you put your question in the chat, sweet. Oh my God, I can't wait for vacation. Whew. Lucky, right? I mean, if anything, I'm going with my family. But that's the way it is. I'm trying to show them the world type shit. I can show you the world. I'm just going to go down the East Coast. So we're probably going to stop in a couple of areas. I want to stop in Virginia. I've never been to Virginia Beach. I want to also stop in New Orleans. Cruise in November. I really want to go on a cruise. I want to go to Italy so bad. Never been. Never been to anywhere up there. I've been to every island down south. But I've never been to up there. What's your advice? Okay, what's your advice on knowing? Hold on. I want to. How does Vaughn feel about me at the current moment? And then I'm gonna get you gifted. Then I'm gonna get you. Yeah, I'll answer you on that. Italy sounds so beautiful. Oh my god, and the food. That's where my family from. Like part of my family from. So, oh my god, I bet you I feel right at home with them niggas up there. Campania in Italy. Sarno, Italy. Sicily. I could go for some of that food. Whew. Vaughn. Okay. Oh, God. All right, here we go. Vaughn feels targeted? You're going to Mexico? That is fun, though. Bring me back some Mexican candy type shit. I love the spicy candies. I love them so much. And anything spicy I love. Spicy dates and shit. Bring me back some of that. Alright. Okay, so I mean, there's a lot to this person, Miss Francis, that will never change. And we've been talking about this type of person all night, right? There's a lot to this individual that will never change. I think the first thing that you notice about this person was their confidence. You really like the arrogance and the confident air that this person came off, because it immediately made you want to tame this person. Instantly you wanted to tame this person. It's almost as if this person drew you in with like a false air that they were super confident, super, available, super confident, super everything, right? Super everything that you wanted, right? But that's key. I feel like you told him what you wanted and he tried to become it. Oh, yes. At the end of the day, you really wanted I don't see you even wanting, I don't even see you sabotaging the relationship. I don't see that, right? Okay, so a lot of the time what happens is a person will sabotage the relationship by putting shit into people's heads and doing all this, doing all that extra shit. You weren't even the one who sabotaged the relationship in the first place. You wasn't. You didn't. And I can't say that you haven't done anything. I could say you were super independent in the relationship, but there's nothing wrong with independence. You need that. You need your own life on top of the relationship too. Because you had your own life, this person almost manipulated you into believing that, you're not allowed to go out. You're not allowed to any of that shit. You're not allowed to, Like, it means you're cheating if you go out for a couple of drinks and shit. It means you're going out for other man's attention. Oh, you can't dress this way. You can't dress that way. You can't be like this. You can't do this. You can't do that. You're burnt the fuck out. At this point in time, like as we're talking right now, you're burnt out from this type of energy. You burnt the fuck out. You really not, holy shit. Thank you for coming in, that bitch. I love saying him like that bitch. In a perfect world, I feel like this could have been great, but it was ruined. It's fucked. It's fucked. As far as what this person feels about you, I don't think they feel anything at all. To be honest, it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. I don't think they feel anything at all. I think from the beginning it was a ploy. Because I'm picking up on like this person has like a high school romance about them, where the way they flirt is like a high schooler, very charming and all this type of shit. But in reality, like, nigga, you just too young. You act like a baby bitch. You act like a bitch. Like, you're not humble at all. You're just arrogant, obnoxious. He took advantage of you. Okay, that's what's going on. He took advantage of you fully and entirely. He took advantage of a woman who was going through some shit, going through her changes, going through her experiences, trying to find stability. It's not, I mean, you're never, essentially what I'm saying, you're never going to trust this nigga, and he's never going to be in love with you. Okay, that's all I can say. He a player. Okay, he'll beg for you. He'll beg for you. He'll beg for your affection and your attention, beg you to come back, but he'll never ever be what you need him to be at the end of the day. You know, but clothes, he'll never ever 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 be who you need him to be. Okay, he don't love you. All right. In fact, I feel like there's a part he loathes you in a way, and I feel like this is jealousy, and I feel like it's a lot of jealousy towards the type of person that you are, because of what you're capable of. Jealous of the money, jealous of what you're capable of doing, like making friends and shit. Very jealous, very very jealous, very. Always jealous. And also I feel like can I just say something real quick? He gives like date rape vibes. I mean, this isn't just like some young person's energy. He gives date rape vibes. Like, say he wasn't getting enough from you because you was working, like he fucked you while you were sleeping. That's what ran through my head. So I mean, that's so weird. That's a whole other issue, you know. And people be talking about, oh, you need, you know, whatever, like you need, the person needs to say yes. Yeah, that's true. The person at least needs to reciprocate. You should not be trying to fuck somebody's lifeless body. It's kind of weird that you don't like them when they're moving and shit. Like, that's just a little bit weird to me. Like, you like some plant, you know, stiff and dead and shit. Like, the fuck? Nigga, what? I think he look. I'm gonna say he checks in on you for sure. Okay, he checks in on you for sure, for a fact. But this is what he does to all of his women, because he likes to see the way he affected them. He's sadistic. He likes to see the way he affected them. He likes to see the aftermath. You understand? He likes to see someone's life ruined. That's what he likes. Because in his eyes, he's the victim, right? He's the victim where everyone's always done everything to me. You know, my mama, she, you know, as we were talking about earlier, my mama, she dropped me, she flung me down the stairs, dropped me on my head, and burnt me with a hot fucking coal. And my mama did all these things to me. Now I'm punishing women on the account of that. So you're aware. He does watch you, but he watches all of these bitches. It's such grimy, it's such weird energy. I don't fuck with it because it's like that rapist energy. Like taking advantage of women who are like completely knocked the fuck out. Cold. I don't fuck with that. That's just disgusting. You're protected though. I just want to let you know that. You're protected. You're protected. It doesn't matter what he tries to do at the end of the day. You're protected. He's always going to be obsessed with women who he couldn't break. I also heard break in. Ugh, weird ass energy. That shit made me sweat and shit. Like, that shit's weird. So weird. And I even feel your anxiety. I think that's kind of why too. Like, you feel the anxiety, right? Of somebody watching you, or someone, you know, got their eyes bug-eyed on you and shit. Watching your every move. You feel that. You're protected though. What the fuck did my check? I'm sorry. There we go. Yeah, but there needs to be an agreement before that. I mean, even with my bitches, there was always an agreement before that. Like, we can have the morning set, we can have that good, but we need to agree on that, right? It can't just be like, oh yeah, you know, I jump your bones when you're dead drunk and shit. That shit's weird. It's fucking weird. Like, yeah, obviously, if he does it to you, he's gonna do it to everybody else and shit. Imagine a woman who wasn't you. Hopefully, I answered your question through that. But I could see here, like, you're kind of scared, but you're trying to start over at the same time. Like, you're sick of this nigga trying to start shit with you. I would be too. So block. Doesn't matter what he's doing. Doesn't matter what he's doing. At this point in time, you're living your best life, or trying to create stability for yourself. Trying to be more open and honest with the people who come towards you. That's what it is. That's all you need to keep doing. Don't look back. And watch your step. Because you might step into another motherfucker like that. It's always, you know, there's always a chance. And it's not your fault, by the way. It's not your fault, right? People will be attracted to you regardless of what you do. All you got to do is see the signs. And usually the signs are big and motherfucking red. Big red gum. Spicy as fuck. Duh. Let me burn that energy up out of here. Hold on. Jesus. Gross ass nigga. You like that burning noise? Darkness is attracted to light, right? Moths are attracted to the flame. And that moths are so attracted to the flame that they will fly into the flame and kill themselves. So I'm just saying, when someone gets too close to your light, I'm not saying kill a nigga. I'm just, it is what it is. Protect yourself. Okay, I'm gonna get off at 8. Just decided. He's gonna be combing my head and shit. I'm gonna get off at 8. What else we got up in here? Which is why they shouldn't mess with us, divine. Hell no. They should. First of all, I don't understand why they think they why I don't understand where they get the balls to fuck with anybody at all. I don't understand where they're so I guess it's narcissism, right? That's the only thing. It's narcissism. Because a narcissist is so delusional, even though narcissistic people are the most insecure people on the planet. But they're so delusional. Sorry, that was long. That they think they can create some sort of a stability with a person and indoctrinate them, turn them into a fucking slave. All right, Lisa. Lisa, I heard mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the baddest of them all? Lisa, Lisa. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who the better of them all? It's Lisa. Hey, hey, it's Lisa. Keep Lisa. They're saying keep manifesting. I mean, I see love here. I see you feeling you're feeling something for once. There's something about you feeling like sunshine or feeling like all smiley and shit lately. Keep feeling that way. Keep feeling good. There, I see a Scorpio coming in for you romantically. I see a couple of different people coming in for you romantically. To be honest with you, I don't see your interests being piqued. I don't see your interest really being piqued in any of these people, but you do feel super confident. I would even say by October, you're going to feel so fucking confident. You're like a shining star and shit. I can see like a shining ass star. It's so shiny. There might also be a move coming up for you, Lisa. So there might be a move coming up. I see something about inheritance or money coming in for you big time. In fall. Because I can see autumn leaves and shit. Yeah, I can tell you a little bit about how the 50-year-old be feeling. Yo, yeah, I can. He feel like you take care of yourself, and he like that. He like that you have the capacity to take care. Because I feel like he's dated younger than you before, or he's fucked around with bitches younger than you, and they weren't capable of taking care of themselves. He feels like there's a certain amount of time that he has to lock you down. Now, I don't... yeah, he feels like he has a certain amount of time to lock you down. 24/7 missing on you. 24/7. He can't have you too far away. He doesn't like the fact that you have, like, I would say some Gemini-esque energy. That's what they said, Gemini-esque energy. Where like you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You kind of like, you know, hey, I'm a track runner. I'm a track star. She's a runner. She's a track star. Oh, she wants to hear the bad shit. That's what I heard. She wants to hear some of the bad shit. What's going on through his head? Hold on a minute. He says I'm wishy-washy. Well, he needs to earn it. That's all I'm saying. He needs to earn it. That's how I view it. As we've been saying this whole time, respect is earned, and you are a free bird until he respects you enough to say, like, hey, you know, what are you doing? How do you feel? What are you up to? Like, he needs to be more considerate of your feelings, because I feel like he's not. I honestly feel like psychopath energy from him, where it's like he's so obsessed with the way he feels. And I don't think it's narcissism, not just yet. I think he's so obsessed with the way that he feels about you, or he assumes a lot of dumb shit about you. It creates a block between y'all's relationship. They said look out for the red flags, because they're there. They're there. They're there. He's crazier than a shithouse rat about you. I don't think you're crazy about him, though. That's rough. He's crazy about you. But he knows, you realize he doesn't really know a lot about you. Like, not in that way. He doesn't even know about who you are presently, like right now, as we're speaking. He doesn't know a lot about you. He thinks you play too many games. Head games, my games. Yeah, you play too much. Anything else? Only thing I will say, okay? So, to be fair, I will say, from your end, I'm not really seeing any emotional investment. I literally believe that you're just playing. Whether you think this or believe this or not, I literally see you just playing. It's up to you, right? At the end of the day, it's up to you on whether you want to invest or not. But I see you playing at the end of the day. That's all I'm saying. I see you playing. So he might be a little right on that. He's not really wrong. You got me? He's not right either, because you gotta stop assuming your feelings. You don't like niggas like that. You don't like niggas who assume how you feel. You don't like niggas who try to like put you in a certain place. You're just not sure. You're not sure at all. I say he's a psychopath though. So I mean, just watch for the red flags. Watch for the red flags. They'll show up. They are showing up right now. He has the capability of manifesting like a lot of finances, and I think that's kind of the thing that you see. He has the capability of making a lot of money, but I feel like he doesn't. I feel like he lacks some sort of motivation. It's possible that, like I said, he gets in his own way a lot of the time. He also lacks ambition, and that's something that you hate. When a man lacks like self-identity, you can't stand it. Like when they're confused about themselves or constantly confused, you hate that shit. He doesn't really act like a man. You just okay. So I'm gonna tell you something. You're not compatible. Isn't that's not that crazy to you? I don't think that's crazy knowledge to you. You're just incompatible. Now, could you make it work? Obviously, right? You can make anything work with anybody. It's just suffocating. It's so suffocating. So suffocating. At the end of the day, I see you choosing yourself. I don't see you really pairing up with this nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I don't see you pairing up with this nigga at all. I don't. I see you rejecting him. If anything, he's gonna keep like stalking and doing all that weird shit. I think you're gonna walk alone. I think you're gonna walk off. But it's up to you at the end of the day, always. I think you already made up your mind though. That's why you asking me this question. I think you already made it up. Funny as fuck. Don't overthink it though. Don't overthink it. She said, damn, but I'm just being honest with you. You already made up your goddamn mind. It's none of my business. What are you? What's your sign? And did you already tell me? You know I got goldfish memory. You're just not attracted to him. You understand? You're not attracted to him. Not at all. I can tell you. I knew it. I felt the Gemini within you. I could tell. I'm at 5% right now, y'all. So don't send me any donations because you know I'm about to fucking block off. This shit's gonna log off. This shit's gonna log off real quick. Before I go, let me just say, I appreciate everybody who came in. This was a really, really fun, like, this was a really funny ass fucking stream. I might even watch this shit back. I never watch streams back. This one was funny as hell. Holy fuck. Y'all got me goofing. And y'all was goofing too. Burn a little bay leaf for y'all. Make some money, y'all. Make some money. Make some fucking money. I overthink a lot. A lot of Geminis do. But you know when you're attracted to somebody and when you aren't. I appreciate you as well. Thank you. Thank you, Fatima. Fatima, you been coming up in here. I know you're a little sneaky in the background and shit. I appreciate you. I like my little lurkers. You know, the people in the back. I like y'all. The fact that I have that type of watch time value at all is insane to me sometimes. But thank you. I appreciate you. Not Kamal asking me, please, sir. No. I enjoy your readings and advice. Have a good day. Y'all have a great day as well. I'm no looker. I'm Bowdy. Baby, sweetie, sugar pie, honey bunch. My shit is about to die. Catch me on the upside. No, catch me tomorrow. No, catch me later tonight. It'll be a tomorrow because I'll be on at like 2 a.m. I'm going to sleep. Yeah, y'all y'all lady, go to bed. Get up in there. Go to bed. Why, sir? Why? Oh God, I will. Yeah, catch me later tonight because I'll be on. Catch me later tonight. I'm at 5%. No, we should be at like 3% right now. Let's see what's going on. 3%. Exactly 3%. Damn, I'm good. I'm fucking good. Psychic even when I'm not trying to be tight. No, I'm playing. What time? Usually I get on about 2:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. That shouldn't be strange to you, love. I'll be up on here for like 4 hours. Because he would tell me I get marriage with you. Baby, I don't even look forward to it. That shouldn't be strange to you. I'm an after-nighter type shit. When y'all cuddle up in the blanket sleeping, I be up all night.